Denver 7 Now is sponsored by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Shannon Ogden with your Denver 7 Now update. We're waiting to learn more about what led to a deadly shooting involving Adams County Sheriff's deputies. The Sheriff's Office says its Special Attack Force was working with the FBI to arrest a man who was a fugitive near 84th and Fox Street. Deputies say there was a hostage situation and that the man was killed. There are no reports of injuries to law enforcement. We're getting an inside look at the asylum process and just how easy it is to get trapped in it. Denver 7's Russell Haythorne has a story of a young man who beat incredible odds to make a life for himself in Denver and the two loved ones still in limbo.
Like so many others, when 19-year-old Oscar Juarez Hernandez fled Honduras earlier this year with his partner Darwin, he was unsure what to expect, but knew there must be a better life here in the U.S.
We came here because we were fearful in our own country, and we came here for protection.
His translator, Margaret Bobb, is also his host mom here in Denver. She and her husband heard Oscar's story, had the extra space, and opened up their home.
We're retired teachers. Our children are grown.
Oscar and his partner Darwin were fleeing what they call dangerous homophobia in Honduras.
People in Honduras just don't accept the fact that two people who are the same sex could be a partner, could be a partnership, and could be a couple. People in his neighborhood were being killed for being trans and gay.
At the border in Tijuana, U.S. Border Patrol split up Oscar, Darwin, and Darwin's 16-year-old little brother. After 7 months inside the Aurora ICE Detention Center, Oscar was released about a month ago. But his partner, Darwin, remains locked up in this ICE facility in Louisiana, and Darwin's little brother in a juvenile facility in Texas.
And he's attempted suicide twice because he's so depressed. He's scared, and he has no way to communicate with his brother.
Margaret has pled repeatedly.
Lots of documentation. We sent a notarized letter
for the brother's release, to no avail.
The paperwork is unbelievable, and we're just getting stonewalled.
And she says because Darwin is gay, he's also vulnerable in ICE custody.
There's huge homophobia within the detention facility. We've just never been separated like this, and I miss him so much.
Russell Haythorne, Denver 7.
And Darwin goes before a federal judge again next week, and if he and his brother are not released, Margaret there is hoping for public pressure and congressional intervention. A prescribed burn that got out of control in Larimer County is now under investigation. The elk fire jumped 150 unplanned acres, forced homes to be evacuated, but the Department of Public Safety wants to know why the prescribed burn was allowed to happen since there was such serious fire danger that day. I think most kids spend all week thinking about what they're going to do when that Friday afternoon bell rings. But for the less fortunate, that weekend can mean going without food. As Denver 7's Micah Smith reports, Foothills Elementary is making sure students don't go home hungry.
The Hub, a nickname that doesn't quite reveal the huge impact this place is having at Foothills Elementary School.
We help customers with getting their food.
Fourth grader Marley White is one of dozens of students who run the Hub, a free food and clothing bank.
I really like doing it because it's fun.
Marley says working here is also her way of saying thank you.
We don't have as much money as we should, and it helps my family because we get lots of food here.
Like Marley's family, Helen Anderson, who is currently fighting cancer, says the Hub keeps her family afloat.
You know, every month it's just a struggle to keep medical bills from going to collections and paying the bills for all of our kids, and being able to supplement our groceries every Friday, it just takes a little bit of stress off that situation.
The Hub is a revamp of Foothills' weekend backpack program that offered non-perishable food items to help families make it through the weekend.
So we have some fresh onions.
But Bernie Marquez and Diana Baumgarten, the two school employees who started the Hub, say they knew they could do more.
They have the integrity and the ability and the opportunity to come on in and pick everything that they want.
We've had many families come and say, we don't know what we'd do without you.
With fresh food items donated from a local Safeway and other community partners, Marley, Helen, and other shoppers now have a grocery store-like experience. The only difference is checkout comes with less stress and plenty of gratitude. In Lakewood, Micah Smith, Denver 7.
As we get deeper into fall, CDOT says drivers will have to be extra careful about wildlife on the road. Now, fall is peak mating and migration season for a lot of species, so a lot of the big game will be moving to lower ground looking for mates. CDOT says you should be vigilant even if you live in lower elevations. From your First Alert Weather Center, we all deserve this weekend, don't we? All that sunshine. It is going to be dry and quiet, sure a little cool, but all in all absolutely perfect after this cold, snowy week that we have had. Thanks very much for watching Denver 7 Now. Make sure to download the Denver 7 app for your smartphone. It gives you breaking news and alerts around the clock. I'm Shannon Ogden.